Stay tuned for my field test of the NEMO Hornet two-person tent here in the Ocala National Forest. The first one I've already discussed in reference to my backyard setup and the specifications of the tent. This one here is actually the practical application where I see how the tent feels when I get a full night's sleep in it. Now right now I have the rain fly off. I'm going to put the rain fly on here in about an hour, and the temperatures are supposed to get into the mid-40s tonight, so it should be a nice cool evening. I'm also looking forward to seeing how the tent looks when you put your headlamp in that little mesh pocket on top. Again, that's supposed to kind of diffuse the light and illuminate the tent, so we're going to see how that looks in the evening, and I'm going to try to get a video as well. Hopefully it comes out good so you can see it as well. So it's about 20-30 hours, and right now I'm showing you a video of the tent with my headlamp in that mesh pocket on top. I'm in the tent now, and I got my gear on either side of the door. It's kind of nice to be able to do that with a two-sided tent. Again, this is a two-person tent, but for me it's a one-person tent. But I got good leg room, good headroom, and I can sit up here in the tent. That light actually is working pretty good. It does kind of illuminate most of the tent, and I'm ready to go to bed, and in the morning I'll do a video on how I slept and how the tent was, but so far so good. Oh, good morning. It's about 06:45 here, and woke up about 15 minutes ago, and a little mist and fog kind of settled in. It was nice last night. It was cool. It got down into the mid-50s, but definitely there was a chill in the air. And heard some noise around my camp twice. Something large. It wasn't something small, but nothing ever breached the perimeter. The tent was nice. The tent was comfortable. I had room in there. What was nice, and I've stated this before, is that having a two-sided or two-door tent, you're able to put your gear on either side, which is nice. And again, this tent for me is a one-person tent. I don't know how it would do with two people. They'd have to be pretty small. But like I said, I'm 6'3", 235, and two people of that size in here would not work. No way. So, but overall, I'm very happy with the tent. I'm very pleased. It's easy to set up, really quick, lightweight, especially the rain fly. Really nice to get the rain fly on really quick. I've had other tents. Someone commented about the Big Agnes Copper Spur, the two-person tent there. A little more cumbersome to try to put some of the rain fly on that particular tent because you got more of those draw cords. But with the NEMO here, really quick and easy setup for the tent itself. Now, the light in the tent, I showed you that last night. Video wasn't the best, but it actually did a really good job. And it's interesting because I also, when I was in the tent, there's a little direction or instructions on that little mesh flap. And when you put a light in there, make sure you put a light in there that is not going to generate a lot of heat. Well, most people that have LEDs, you wouldn't have to worry about that. But if you put something in there, like a bulb or something that's going to heat up, it could cause a fire. And there was a kind of a caution label on that mesh pocket that I didn't see when I set it up in my backyard. So if you're using a headlamp that has an LED, you're going to be fine with that. And you got to make sure it's facing down. That gets the really good illumination within the tent. And again, I'm not sure if the video last night did it justice, but it did a really good job. And maybe I'll put a photo in here of what the tent looked like as I'm talking here to show you that it really did illuminate really nice. So that was kind of a nice feature there. There's some condensation, very light on the tent today, but there was no rain last night. I thought there may be some, but nothing came in. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick tour of the tent. I didn't do any tightening up on the draw cords or anything like that, so the tent is as is, and it held up very well. And like I said, great tent, and I definitely see using it in the future. So let me show you really quick what the tent looks like this morning. All right, there's the tent, and again, I haven't done any tightening up on the tent, so it held really well throughout the night. And again, it's not really any kind of very kind of a misty type of condensation, but nothing that you can see. But overall, very pleased with the tent. And again, I like NEMO. I've used them before. Great quality tent, and I think I'm going to be utilizing this tent for future wilderness adventures. And there you have it, my field test of the NEMO Hornet 2-person tent. Definitely a tent that I'm going to be using on future adventures. And if you have any comments or questions about the tent, post them below and I will get back to you with an answer. You can see the sun rising in the east. I'm going to slowly break down camp, have some chow, and head back to the trailhead. So thank you for watching. Share the video, and please subscribe. This is Andy with the American Backpacker. Thank you for watching.